Today's story is Mud Pie Annie. Mud Pie Annie was a marvelous cook, though she never took a lesson and never read a book. But she had a special talent and something of a flair for turning piles of mud into marvelous eclairs. "It takes a lot of practice," said Mud Pie Annie as she mixed, "and the finest of ingredients, fresh dirt and twigs and sticks." "And crunchy leaves and stems and bark and several different grasses, some tender shoots, some onion roots, and mud dark as molasses." Oh, what a feast! Oh, what a meal the dishes Annie made! There was zesty mud pie casserole and muddy remoulade, a roast of mud with mustard, dark mud pudding with whipped cream, scrumptious sweet mud custard, double mud surprise supreme. A splash of soot, a pinch of twigs, and one more dash of dirt. Tasty fudge from sloppy sludge creates such fine dessert. There were yummy fudge crunch cookies and parfait extraordinaire, too exquisite not to sample, too delightful not to share. Recipes from round the world, mouth-watering cuisine. Italian almondine, mud crust baklava from Greece. Mud Pie Annie couldn't help herself. She had to have a piece. Then Annie called the neighbors. "Come and taste my treats galore. Come sample my new menu. Come and have the feast du jour." "Just ate a monstrous meal," they said. "We're full as we can be. Besides, it seems we've just acquired a sudden allergy." Her mother came, her daddy too. They promised just to try it, but just one taste of Annie's mud, they screamed, "We're on a diet!" They rushed inside to rinse their mouths and gargle Listerine. To them, it was quite awful, and they weren't just being mean. Our Anne could use a scrubbing. She could use a good hot bath. Let's bring her through the back door, or she'll make a muddy path. We'll douse her with detergent, then we'll soak her overnight. By morning, she'll forget about her mud pie appetite. But Annie, known as Mud Pie, picked up her fork and knife. She thought about her fancy cakes and dreamed about her life. Then came to mind a little verse she'd learned in Sunday school, and making up her own sweet tune, she hummed this simple rule. "No matter what I do in life, I'll do my very best. I'll work at it with all my heart, and that's how I'll be blessed. Whether I make mud pies or great dishes for a queen, I'll put my all into it, for there is no in-between."